Hi, this is Chris Lesso, and I'm in my drum studio in downtown Toronto, and I want to share with you 5 ways to get out of your comfort zone. And my teacher and mentor, Don Familero, always used to say, the path of most resistance leads to the most amount of growth. And I've painfully found this out to be true, sometimes the hard way, but this is definitely it. When you're getting out where it's uncomfortable, and you're confused and it's discomfort, that's where I find I grow as a musician and a drummer, and also as a person. So 5 really effective ways I've found I wanted to share with you. First one, embracing criticism. Walking into criticism, embracing it, not running away from it. We all like to get compliments, and I think we all sometimes maybe only gravitate towards that. But I try to look, it takes a few questions sometimes. First question is, oh yeah, it was good, it was fine, it was cool. But if you keep asking it and maybe ask a few more times, I'd like to talk to the singer. I want to talk to the bass player. I want to hear if maybe the bass player felt I was rushing in a certain section. Maybe a great fill that I played, that I thought was really great going into a certain section of a song. Maybe it clashed with the phrasing that the singer was doing, and maybe she can tell me that. And it doesn't feel good to get criticism usually, but it has helped me so much. And to get, I'd rather get that criticism from the other musicians that I play with, meaning the bass player and the piano player and all that, versus what the drummer, a compliment from another drummer. I'm not really going to grow as a musician that way. Second thing, being the worst in the band. Being the worst in the band. I always try to feel like I'm the worst one in the band, basically. And the reason for this is to, people are gonna pull things out of me that maybe I didn't know that was there before. They're gonna challenge me. I'm gonna have to bring my best game forward to play with people like that. I think it was Bill Bruford that talked in his autobiography about being a little bit fearful regularly, in terms of playing with people, that you're like, man, can I do this? I'm not sure if I can pull this off, and you just have to really step up and do it. So I have my band Modus Factor, and I try to surround myself with people in that group where I feel like I'm kind of the worst one in the band, and they're gonna inspire me and bring me up to a whole nother level. Slow, patient practice. This is, again, I think practice is a process where you're coming face to face with something that you're not good at. And I think this is hard on the ego, and that's why I think practicing is such a challenging thing for people, because just coming face to face with something that you're not good at on almost a daily basis can be very humbling and almost make you feel like, why am I doing this? Why didn't I become a plumber? I've definitely had those days. I did some studying at the COSA music program in New York, and there's a practice hall there, and you could hear drummers on the left and drummers on the right, and drummer in this room is sounding awesome, and the drummer in this room, they're all sounding great. And I got to the end of the hall, and I heard a drummer that sounded almost like a 4-year-old, or maybe somebody that had been playing drums for a couple weeks. and it was slow practice, but it was an interesting pattern, but it wasn't good yet, and it was just barely there in its infancy. And I listened in, and it turned out to be Marco Miniman, who, if you know, is one of the world's best players, great guy and great drummer. And those were some of the patterns that became his Extreme Independence book, which is a lot of left-right combinations and really cool patterns. So getting in the habit of that slow practice, which leads into the next thing: embrace what you're not good at. Embrace it. Don't shy away from it. Again, we all want to feel good, and we all want to sound good, but really coming face to face with the stuff you're not good at. So that's the process. And the last thing, really get out and meet people, shake hands, actually meet some real human beings. Sometimes I think we stay too much in our practice rooms and our comfort zone there, instead of going out to events, instead of going out to jams, instead of organizing sessions with players that are new people that you're shaking hands with. Show me somebody that practices 8 or 10 hours a day, and I'll show you somebody that is really difficult to get along with. So a lot of times it's, people want to play with the guy that is easy to get along with and that goes out and meeting new people. And you never know who you're going to meet, that someone is going to inspire you. Someone could know somebody else that might lead to a recommendation. It's really important in this business, and pretty much in any business. So go out and meet people. Five things. Embracing criticism. Be the worst one in the band. Slow, patient practice. Embrace what you're not good at, and get out and meet people, shake some hands. So I'm Chris Lesso, and I hope these help you. They definitely help me, and they're things I'm still working on every day. And hope to see you soon. Thanks.